Hello there, it's Ruth. I wanted to give you some more tips and ideas about how you can shoot good video because we didn't have a lot of time to cover everything in the live stream. So here is a continuation, again, some tips, some tricks, some more advice, some techniques about how to shoot great video. Now you know that I like to talk about stage work too, public speaking, because I think you need to do both. You know, if you want to be successful, you can't stay the world's best kept secret, and stage and video are the best ways to go. But I know a lot of you are most interested in video, so that's where I want to focus today. The first thing I wanted to, and by the way, I'm going to look at my notes. So I've got my notes right here, and I am going to refer to them. I'm going to put them right here. So that is a tip. By the way, right there, you do not have to memorize your script. You don't have to use a teleprompter. You can use notes. You can simply look down and you can use notes and then look back up. So you look down and then you look back up right into that camera lens, because don't forget, that is where your audience is. That's where the connection is made. And so remember whom you're connecting with, all right? And be at your very best. So let's talk about background. There is no reason for you to have a green background, we call that a chroma key, or a white backdrop. There is no reason for that. The only thing that we want is for your background to be consistent with your brand. So you can have an auto mechanic shop, and it is fine to shoot in that auto mechanic shop, perhaps in your work clothes. But you do want to make sure that the auto mechanic shop, that your shop is clean, all right? People can be working, there can be oil, there can be all kinds of supplies. It can be a busy area. But if you want to attract customers, it doesn't matter what business you're in, you've got to have a neat background and a neat workplace. Can I tell you the very first video that I shot? And you can go to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Ruth Sherman. I've got hundreds of videos up there, all kinds of tips and techniques and tools that you can use to make better video and do a better job of public speaking. But what I was going to say is the very first video I shot, I sucked it up and I broadcast it to my list, and I got some very nice but very difficult to hear feedback, including some feedback, an email from somebody in the film production business who criticized my backdrop. He said, your bookshelves are sagging. And he also criticized me as having been reading from a script, and he was absolutely right on both counts, and I didn't notice it. So, of course, I felt bad about that, and I wanted to go hide. But instead of doing that, I called my friend Donna, who is a film publicist, to complain, and she said in her inimitable way, first of all, Ruthie, he's right. And second of all, you should be glad he didn't say anything else was sagging. And I have a hard time keeping a straight face when I tell that story. So it was simply not consistent with my brand. I was saying, here I am, this highfalutin CEO and celebrity speech and media coach, and the backdrop screamed broke. So I just want to be very clear that I make all these mistakes. You will make mistakes. Don't make that one. Your background and setting have to be consistent with your brand. Speaking of setting, it is now summer in the Northern Hemisphere, and beside the great, wonderful light that we have and the fact that the days are longer, and I'll talk about light in just a minute, you want to get outside to shoot video, because no matter what business you're in, you can commune with nature. Nature gives you a great backdrop. You want to stand under the shade. The light should be soft. Now, speaking of daylight, you will hear me say this over and over again in my coaching programs. Daylight is best. It is the most flattering light, it is the most beautiful light. Today, I am using a combination of daylight right now and artificial lights. Now, the reason that I say a combination is because it is daytime. It's the middle of the afternoon when I'm shooting this. I've got plenty of windows. I've got 4 windows in this office. But even so, it's on a lower floor, and the room is not bright enough to really shed the kind of light that I like. So I do have 2 what are called soft boxes. It took me a long time to get these. I didn't always have them. You can usually use what is hanging around in your office or in your home, lamps or small lamps and floor lamps. Just take the shades off and turn them up to the highest wattage, their highest capacity, and turn them up. But again, lighting is something I teach about in my programs, and you want to get out and shoot in daylight. And I want to show you a photo, a screenshot of a video that I did. Oh, not too long ago, actually. I went to our local beach and I literally held my iPhone out like that in front of me. I'm not extending my arm because if I extend it, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. But just imagine my arm is extended and I'm holding my iPhone like this and I'm looking right into it. You'll see that. And I shot a video at about 7 p.m., which is called the golden time. So very early in the morning, just at dawn and at dusk, when the sun is either rising or setting, sheds the most beautiful light. And I think you'll agree that that light is extremely flattering. So put your webcam in front of a window, put your camera in front of a window, and just shoot. Okay. So the next thing that I want to tell you about is, what if you don't have a built-in camera? You know, I use a Mac, and Macs all have built-in cameras. Anybody who uses a Mac has a built-in internal camera, and they're perfectly fine, and I'm using that right now to shoot this video. And that is the majority of the videos that I shoot. I don't bother setting up my pocket camera or my camera on a tripod each time I want to shoot. That is really for more advanced people. There's no need for it. I'm telling you, I've gained all of my popularity, all of my recognition shooting webcam videos, just like this, talking to you through the camera lens on screen in the moment. So most all Macs have an internal camera, but a PC doesn't necessarily have an internal camera, in which case you would have to purchase an external webcam. And there are many that are on the market, and one that I hear that's quite good is a Logitech, and they keep upgrading them. They're either the 910 or the 920 or the 510 or the 520, but you really shouldn't spend more than about $50. That's all you need. They're all high definition, and by the way, for the women who are listening to this, no woman would have invented high definition. I have to be truthful about that. But that train has left the station, so we're all doomed to have high definition. So that's why you need good light, because it really is so flattering and it softens features that you might not want to be accented. So as I was saying, a webcam is a great thing to have. It's so easy. All you do is press start, record, and then of course we want you to watch yourself so you get used to the way you look and sound on video, so that that pain starts to be taken away. Speaking of the pain, I know you all feel it. We all feel it. Even my Oscar-winning celebrity clients hate the way they look on camera. Think about when you first heard your voice played back. Maybe you still cringe when you hear your voice played back. Now multiply that cringe factor times 100, and that is what video makes you feel like. So I would say this is the best tip I can give you. Shoot 5 videos right in a row and watch them. That's the part most people miss. They don't watch the videos, and if you don't watch them, you can't get over it. So like I like to say, GOI, get over it and get it done. So you have to do that in order, it's on-the-job training. There's just no way around it. You can't simply get on camera and be good on camera. I will tell you, it took me 2 years to hit my stride with this. It is only now that I feel like I really connect with people, where I've gotten to a point where people come up to me and say how much they love my videos. So I want to be very clear about that. Okay, let me look down at my notes. You want to look good. I mean, you can go and do a video and look like a slob, but you're going to get slobs who are attracted to you. I'm sorry to say that, but that is the truth. So again, you don't have to look perfect. Video, let's not forget, it is not about perfection. It is about the connection. Okay, I want to be super, super clear about that. Video is all about connecting with an audience in a much bigger way. So comb your hair. If you're a woman, put on a little makeup. Street makeup is enough. That's what I'm wearing today. A little mascara, a little foundation, a little lip color. That is it. I would easily go to a client wearing this kind of makeup. Men, you need powder. You need to take the shine away. Go to the local pharmacy and get some inexpensive powder that you can dust on, especially in the summer. And if you're nervous and you perspire a lot, You want to make sure that you take that shine away. There's, in my programs, I also coach men to start thinking about wearing makeup. And I know that has the ick factor, but I want you to start internalizing that it can make you look better. It can enhance your features, and everybody wants to look good on video, even my male clients. So I want to be very clear about that. You have to look good. So choose the right thing to wear. Solid colors are terrific for clothing choices. Don't wear small prints. Don't wear plaids. Guys, if you're going to wear a tie, don't wear a striped tie. Wear something that's maybe got a solid background or a solid tie and maybe has some polka dots on it, or just something that isn't busy, because these things tend to dance around on a lot of screens. So we want you to look good. Again, be consistent with your brand. If you're promoting yourself as somebody who commands high fees, you've got to look the part. Don't want there to be any noise there. Okay, let me go back to my notes. I am very picky about sound, and video is great. Video is wonderful, but that's only the picture's only the half of it. In fact, my understanding is, and I've heard, that people will forgive a bad picture, but they will not forgive bad sound. And so I use a good USB desktop microphone. And if you want to know what that is, you can send me an email or send Terry an email and ask. But the desktop microphone is super helpful. I am a stickler for sound. I'm a sound expert. I'm a voice expert. I want to sound good. And so to just use your webcam, sometimes what happens is the ambient noise in the room comes through, also sounds echoey. We call that the difference between being hollow, the sound is hollow when it's very echoey, or present when you're speaking right into a microphone and it sounds intimate. It sounds intimate, like it sounds right now. So make sure that your sound is good. Some webcams actually have good sound, so you can test it and see what you come up with. But compare and be mindful of that. Now, I do want to say one thing. You can spend the next 2 years getting good on camera. Can I tell you, that's what it took me, and I have training. I have theater training and stage training, and I've been doing this for 25 years. So it took me 2 years to get comfortable on camera. I am just now hitting my stride, feeling like I can really be who I am on camera. Or you can hit your stride quicker than that. And one way to do that is by getting some coaching. And I would love to work with you. And one way that we can work together is by having you enroll and participate in my wonderful flagship program, Video Charisma: Discover Your On-Camera Star Quality. So I want to tell you about that right now, because I have some special bonuses that I want to share with you for taking the time to be with me here now and taking the time to watch and listen. Video Charisma is a series of 5 live webinars. I am live on camera teaching just like I'm doing today. You and the other participants in the group, your classmates, are in the chat room. I am sharing myself, I'm demonstrating, I'm sharing slides, I'm sharing content, I'm sharing videos, and I'm also taking you behind the scenes by desktop to show you behind the scenes at YouTube. We will cover it all in the course of 5 live webinars, and that includes content. We want you to create compelling content. We want you to be able to look good on camera and to let your unique personality and mission be communicated. Again, it can take you 2 years or more, or it can take you a few weeks. We also will go into equipment. Let me tell you, you probably already have everything you need to start making really good, really compelling videos. I've never had a client who didn't. Actually, I did have one who had a 6-year-old computer, and that just wasn't going to fly with video. So equipment. We're going to dive into YouTube, and we're going to do this on what I call our virtual workshop day, which is a 6-hour virtual workshop where I teach for an hour, I send you off to shoot video, Oh yes, you're going to have to do some assignments during this program. I'm going to send you off to shoot video. We're going to reconvene. You're going to have uploaded those videos to your YouTube channel, and we will all watch them simultaneously and give you feedback. Then I will teach again for an hour. I will send you off. You will reconvene. We will watch the video, and we will rinse and repeat that one more time. And that day goes by so fast. And then finally, we'll talk about screencasting. And that is when you are recording your desktop. You're not using yourself on camera. There are days when, you just might not want to be on camera. Here's what's included. All of the templates, materials, recordings, resources, pages and pages of stuff that will be on a private password protected member site, so that you will have that information. You will not have to go back and constantly look for that email, right, with the attached documents. Okay, so we have a password protected member site. The video and the audio recordings, which I mentioned, everything's recorded. So if you're late or you want to catch up or you want to review or you couldn't make it one particular day, you can certainly catch up very easily by playing back the recordings, and we'll have both video and audio. And of course, we'll have that online forum. And I don't know if any of you have participated in a secret or private Facebook group, but it's a wonderful way to keep each other motivated. And it's a place to post your questions and your ahas and your learnings and share with the group. And of course, I'm in there as well. So I'm looking forward to interacting with you in that forum. Here's what you're going to get. The results are you are going to project your unique personality with confidence and great presence. That's really be fully present, right? That is aligned with your unique mission and your unique message. You're going to know exactly what to say and how to say it on camera. We're going to help you maximize the immense and enormous power of YouTube. I'm still learning about it. In fact, I'm enrolled in this. I was invited to participate in this YouTube Creators Academy. So I'm in a 2-week program that is given by YouTube that I'll have plenty to share with you. We want you to maximize its power, YouTube's power, so that you can add more videos and get the kind of viewership that you want and that you so richly deserve. And here's the big thing. I want you to come away promising and feeling in the groove and feeling that level of commitment that I feel. I shoot a video every week for my newsletter, for my e-zine. I would like you to feel that. I get upset with myself when I don't shoot a video. And I want you to be in that groove, to know that you can just set it up and shoot a video and then post it to your e-zine. Remember, done is better than perfect. We want you to shoot videos that are good, but that are not perfect. We just want you to be good enough. And you bet that you will get that feedback from me. If it's not good enough, I will tell you to go reshoot it. Now, as I said, we have extra special bonuses just for you. This is only going out for the people who had registered for this live stream. You will get a 30-minute private strategy video conference with me. We will be on Skype together and we will communicate, and I will coach you for 30 minutes. So that is a tremendous value and a wonderful way for me to give back to you. And I will also offer you 2 additional critiques of a short video. So let's say you shoot a video and you send me the link and I look at it and I give you feedback, and then you go and you redo it and you send it to me again and I give you more feedback. So that's what I mean by 2 additional video critiques. For you, the price is $597 or 4 payments of $150. We do start on the 9th of July at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We do consecutive Tuesday afternoons at 5 p.m. Eastern through the 30th of July. And on Saturday the 27th is our virtual workshop. So that is Video Charisma. You can learn more by going to videocharisma.com. It has all the information. It has a video of me, and it has the schedule and the dates, and you can register. And of course, if you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. So I hope I've given you some new ideas about how you can get out there and shoot video. You can, of course, find much more information if you go to my YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/Ruth Sherman.